I am a Filipino, inheritor of a glorious past, hostage to the uncertain future. As such, I must prove equal to a twofold task. The task of meeting my responsibilities to the past, and the task of performing my obligation to the future. I sprang from a hard race, child of many generations, removed of ancient Malayan pioneers. Across the centuries, the memories comes rushing back to me, of brown-skinned men putting out to sea ships that were as frail as their heart were stout. Over the sea, I see them come, borne upon the billowing waves and the whistling wind, carried upon the mighty swell off in the free abundance of the new land. That was to be their home and their children's forever. This is the land they sought and found. Every inch of shore that their eyes were set upon, every hill and mountain that beckoned to them with green and purple invitation, every mile of rolling plain that their view encompassed, every river and lake that promise of plentiful living, and a fruitfulness of commerce is a hallowed spot to me. By the strength of their hearts and hand, by every right of law, human and divine, this land and all the appurtenances thereof, the black and fertile soil, the seas and lakes and rivers, teeming with fish, the forest with their inaccessible wealth in wildlife and timber, the mountain with their bowels swollen with minerals. The whole of this rich and happy land has been, for centuries without number, the land of my fathers. This is the land I receive in trust from them, and the trust will pass it on to my children, and so on, until the world is no more. I am a Filipino. In my blood runs the immortal seed of heroes. Seed that flowered down the centuries in deeds of courage and defiance. In my veins yet pulses the same hot blood that sent Kapulapo to battle against the first invader of this land, that nerved the Andula to the combat against the alien foe, that drove Diego Silang and Dagohoy into rebellion against the foreign oppressor. That seed is immortal. It is the self-same seed that flowered in heart of Jose Rizal that morning in Bagong Bayan, when a volley of shots put an end to all that is mortal to him, and made his spirit deathless forever. The same that flowered in heart of Bonifacio in Balintawak, of Gregorio del Perar at Tiradpas, of Antonio Luna at Kalumpit, that bloom in flower of frustration, the sad heart of Emilio Aguinaldo at Panlanan, and yet burst forth royally again in the proud heart of Manuel L. Quezon, when he stood up at last in the threshold of the ancient Malacanang Palace, in the symbolic act of possession and racial vindication. The seed I bear within me is an immortal seed. It is the mark of my manhood and the symbol of my dignity as a human being. Like the seed that were once buried in the tomb of Tutankhamen many thousand years ago, it shall grow and flower and bear fruit again. It is the insignia of my race and of my generation is but a stage in the unending search of my people for freedom and happiness. I am a Filipino by Carlos P. Romulo.